because this is getting pretty gnarly. We've hunted so hard to find this buck. This is nuts. Let's go. Some overflow if it rains. It's not going to be too much. Plus, I think the main bulk of it's going to go past. All right, little pro tip, guys. So these are the pegs that the hubba hubbas come with. They work good. They work fine. But where I'm camping right now, there's a chance that I'm going to get hit by some gnarly weather. So I've went and got myself a spare pair of these. These pegs here are the ones that actually come with the Access models and also the big Rendezvous flies. So these guys right here are going to give you a bit more purchase, a bit more strength. Go and get yourself a set of those. So I'm using MSR cookers, MSR tents. It's actually reasonably expensive. It's the sort of gear that you buy once, you know, because the last thing you want to do is have to buy multiple cheap items when you could have bought one good quality item. So MSR stands for Mountain Safety Research. So right there you can tell that it's going to be good quality stuff. I reckon the key to these inflatable pillows, this is a Thermarest. And just like that, we're at the top. That was good. Alright, we have a glass over here. We're looking up into a nice head basin. We'll see what's around. Real nice view. Straight up there. And that's a really good habitat. Now I'm looking for something that I haven't actually hunted or spent the time targeting for a very long time. Yeah, this is perfect habitat up there. Perfect. We just got a chamois, walked up onto the skyline up there, looking around the valley. I'm luckily nestled into these rocks. It's not looking at me, but it could see me if I move. So I'm going to try and put the spotting scope on it and see what it is. I've just got to keep my movements to a minimum because it would be able to see me from here. Oh, that's a good buck, man. Look at that. That's a shooter buck. See what he does. Looks like he wants to come down this way. If he comes down here, if he gets within rifle range, we'll definitely make a move on him. 790 metres from here. Alright, we'll see where he goes. When he drops out of sight, I might get the rifle ready. That's a good buck, man. Okay, he's going away. I'm going to try something. I've got this black Huntec thermal base layer. We're going to move around with this and hopefully he'll think it's another chamois and come down there when he looks down. Chamois are really inquisitive, and if it's a buck that's starting to rut and he sees another chamois, there's a high chance he'll go and have a look at it. So if he sees me right now, he'll probably come in closer. I can see him going across that face up there. We've just got to get him to see us. He's just gone out of sight. He's up in those rocks up there. But I managed to sneak out, replace the black shirt out where he can see it. So hopefully next time he gets up onto one of those high points, he'll look down this way and he'll see it blowing in the wind over there. Look at that. I haven't seen him come to the top yet. I think there's a saddle in behind that high point there. I'm going to put a camo top on and just get ready because if he sees it, he could come in pretty quick. This time of year, chamois bucks do a thing what's called ridge running, where they're starting to rut, where they just walk the ridge lines in search of does. Yeah, they get really high and they just use their incredibly sharp eyes to scan the area until they pick up a female, which is known as a doe or a nanny. I haven't seen him come back out of those rocks, so I think he's gone up through that saddle. He'll be at the top there somewhere, but there's a high chance we might see him coming down that ridge there towards us, and if he does, he should see our decoy. He should see our hot, beautiful lusty over there, blowing around in the wind. And at 700 metres, that Huntec black merino base layer looks like a hot, hot honey. for about a minute before it disappeared. Managed to get that little bit of footage. I think what we'll do is we'll try get up there, get closer to where it was, cut the distance in half, and hopefully that cloud clears. Whew. Steep up here, guys. Just up here is where we last saw that chamois buck. Could be just over the top. Might just go and sit over there and listen. Hopefully the cloud lifts so we can look down below us. So I think what we'll do is we'll just hunker down here, use these rocks as shelter. It's a pretty good spot if that cloud does clear, so let's see what happens. It's not looking too good at the moment though, is it? At times.
That's a great trout. Yeah, that's a great trout. That's a great trout. Somehow.
We woke up to a nice sunrise this morning. Clear skies, finally. I've just made a coffee and now I'm just glassing down the valleys around me. I spotted this hind and her yearling making their way across this ridge, and they ended up cutting down to a little pond in a saddle. And then not long after that, a nice stag walked out and he started tracking them. He started following their trail. I was pretty excited to see it. It was awesome to watch him just track his way down that face, and then he ended up going right down into that pond. Thrashing a bush down there. He was obviously a bit worked up about those hinds. So that was an awesome start to the day, especially because I've been tent bound, stuck in my tent in fog and rain. Okay guys, I've just been making my way along this ridge line and picked up a chamois bedded down. Okay, it's still sitting there. .288, pretty steep downhill shot. Here we go guys. He's up. He's moving. Where is he? Oh man, I can't believe it. Oh, there he is. He's up on the rocks. Okay. I just saw a chamois running off. Is that him or is that another one? I saw him tumble, but then I've also just seen a chamois running off. A little bit nervous. The ground is frozen, man. Look at this. My poles are hardly digging into the ground. That's how frozen it is. There it is. There it is. It is the buck. Oh my gosh. It is the buck. It is the buck, guys. What a relief, man. What a... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Our big old buck, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll pull him up here. Let you guys have a look at him. Oh man. I'd say this has got to be probably one of the toughest hunts of my life. Not even joking. Tomorrow is going to be day number 13 being in here. It's not the longest I've been in the wilderness, but out of those 13 days, I've had 4 days of clear weather like this. How ridiculous. So to be honest, I talked to Catherine last night on the inReach, organised with Scott to get picked up tomorrow. I said to them, I'll have one more day of hunting. I can't give up. And look what we did. Amazing buck. Look at the fur on him, man. Look how soft that is. Look how nice that is. I counted 10 age rings on his horns there. Now, chamois are always quite difficult to age, but it looks like there's potentially 10 age rings in there. He's got a big chip out of the back of this one. But what a buck, man. I'm absolutely stoked. Like 10 out of 10. We did it, man. It was absolutely draining being stuck in that tent with 40 yards visibility. Big shout out to Joe Rogan, man. If you're watching this, Joe, you got me through. So if I didn't download those podcasts, I would have gone mad. This buck means so much to me. And to think right at the end there, he nearly snookered us. He could have quite easily pushed one of his females up on that rock while I was looking through the rifle. As you know, I didn't have the spotting scope set up, so I can't have a close look. And the difference between a male and a female is very small, especially when you're not looking at it close up in the big spotting scope. You can see the scent glands on the top of his head there behind his horns. What are the chances as soon as I get the rifle on him, he gets up and walks over the hill? What are the chances of that? It worked out for the better. Big thanks to Scott for flying him in there. Heli Rural, if you want to do a hunt, you know where to find him. Link in the description. Tell him Jay Wild sent you. And guys, thanks for joining me on this hunt. These special animals, we're blessed to have them, man. We need to remember they're still a gift. If I can inspire you to get out hunting yourself, that is why I do it. Also, I broke my new microphone setup, my pack's broken, and Kia's destroyed my base camp. It's been such a tough hunt. So just goes to show, man, never give up. So guys, looks like I'm flying home, see Catherine to see River. I'm very excited to see my family. I miss them so much. And then yeah, my next hunt is a few days after that. So stay tuned, there's more adventures to come. Thanks for